It's an interstate showdown in Irvine as the Grand Canyon University Antelopes travel to Irvine to take on your Cal State Fullerton Titans for the second game of a back-to-back. Good evening, everyone. I'm Peter Gibbs. It's been a busy week full of travel for the Lopes as they come west to take on Loyola Marymount Thursday before playing the Titans last night. That makes this evening's game the third game in 3 days for GCU, meaning there are likely some tired skaters that Fullerton will certainly want to target and take advantage of tonight. Last night's game was a tough one for CSUF, with the Lopes playing to avenge their loss Thursday against LMU. However, everything about yesterday's match was odd for the Titans. They were playing in Anaheim ice for the third time this year and had a 3:15 puck drop, which caused multiple players to be absent due to prior engagements. So, while it may have been a bit of a lopsided result last night for the Titans, they'll be looking to have a more complete squad tonight and avenge their loss from last night's game. With that, it's time for tonight's 3 keys to success. The first key tonight is anticipate the rebounds. A weakness has been second chance scores. You have to avoid those tonight. Connor Acevedo's in net. He makes the initial save, but Fullerton is going to have their defense as well as Acevedo keep the puck in front, cover it when the puck is loose out in the crease, and make sure that GCU avoids any second opportunities. Second key tonight is short shifts. It helps keeping fresh players out there, try and keep people cycling throughout the game. GCU is certainly exhausted coming into tonight's game. 3 games in 3 days is no joke. Their legs will be weary. Fullerton will have to take advantage of that tonight. Third key tonight is capitalize on mistakes. Last night we saw a 5-on-3 power play. Didn't really have much to show for. Fullerton has to take advantage of those opportunities tonight, get on the scoreboard when you have the opportunity, when you have that man advantage, and also look to take advantage of turnovers. GCU, whenever they cough up the puck, if they are tired, they'll likely have some tired legs trying to get back on defense. Fullerton can look for a breakaway, an odd man rush, and look to put one past the GCU netminder tonight. If Fullerton can follow those keys, then they should be able to come away with a victory tonight. We're going to take a quick break as we get ready for starting lineup intros as well as national anthem. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Cal State Fullerton Ice Hockey live on YouTube. We're back. There was no national anthem or starting lineup intros tonight, so we're about to get underway. It's Will Fighter taking the draw for Fullerton. He loses that one, and GCU will start play tonight with the puck. The Lopes send one through the neutral zone, down along the far corner there in the Fullerton defensive side. And here's Caprano trying to find Will Fighter. Fullerton wearing the loner orange tonight in order to avoid a blue-on-purple jersey matchup this evening. There's Andrew Francos throwing one towards the net, and that one is going to be saved by GCU here in the first period. We didn't get a chance to talk about our starting lines tonight for Fullerton. They will be rocking the Gale line with Jason Indalis and Liam McKay on the left and right of Ezra Gale, who's going to be taking the face-off here. As this one is played into the offensive zone, kept in by Seth Gale, and here comes Ezra Gale, his brother. Gale throws one along the boards and down into the GCU red line. And here come the Lopes, playing one through the middle. Off to the left, here comes Aiden Tucker. He's a dangerous player, and there's a chance, and a good save by Connor Acevedo early on. Now here's Seth Gale. Gale wearing number 2 tonight instead of the usual 13 as he's wearing the loner jersey. And here's Jason Indalis with a turnover through the neutral zone. Indalis tries to dangle and loses that one to a GCU player. Through the middle we go now, and here comes play right through the red line, right below us here in the broadcast booth. As here's a chance right behind Acevedo. A centering pass and a good stick there by Acevedo to poke that one away. Fullerton going for a change, trying to keep up with that key from earlier as we have a stoppage here with 18:20 to go in the first period. It'll be an icing against the Lopes, so Fullerton will get a chance for an offensive zone face-off here. As Justin Center and his line are going to take this one. Center will be on the left, or will have Justin Barlow on the left, as well as Aiden Parent on his right. As here's the face-off, won by GCU, played around the near corner. And the Lopes will recover this one, but Tyler Lambert will throw one in, and it looks like we'll have a whistle here, as I believe it's going to be called in offsides against Fullerton. Might have been a tipped puck by a Fullerton player trying to exit the zone there. Either way, we'll have a neutral zone face-off here. The Lopes win this one and played it in their defensive zone. Cross-ice pass, recovered by Tyler Lambert. He'll play one up now. And it's in the neutral zone there. Thrown all the way over towards the bench area. And GCU will dump it in as they go for a brief change. As here comes Fullerton. Aiden Parent unable to handle that one. He will throw one through to the middle of the zone. And it looks like we're going to have another whistle here. And it's going to be a high stick call here, as the referee saw something there against Antelope player number 56. Unfortunately, we don't have number 56 tonight on the lineup. We'll see if we can get that for you later on. Regardless, Fullerton now will get a chance here with 17:41 to go in the first period for their first power play opportunity. As we mentioned in the pregame, you have to take advantage of these man advantages, and Fullerton will look to get on the score sheet first. As a face-off here, won by GCU and played all the way down. As it looks like Liam McKay will handle the puck behind his own net. He'll hand one off to Ezra Gale. Gale looking. Plays it up by himself. Enters the offensive zone now. He throws one back behind the boards, and that one's to Jason Indalis. Indalis, with a horde of purple right in front of him, he'll lose that play. And it'll go all the way down to Acevedo, who will hand it off to Liam McKay once again. As the Lopes go for a change here, getting some new PK unit on the ice. Liam McKay will recircle here, give it up to Ezra Gale. Gale, cross-ice pass now to his brother Seth. Through the middle now to Justin Center. Center looking, trying to dangle, trying to use a spin move to his advantage. He plays one around the far boards over to Ezra Gale. Gale, and here's a chance now. And here's going to be a one-on-none. Acevedo up against GCU, and a good save, but here's a rebound, and they score. Well, Acevedo made the initial save, but he was unable to locate the rebound opportunity there. And GCU puts one home early. That was number 94. Unfortunately, we don't have them either on the stat sheet tonight, so credit to number 94, able to get that first goal tonight and put GCU up 1-0 early in the first period. As here comes Tyler Lambert through the neutral zone, handling the puck himself. He coughs one up, though, and here's Will Fighter to recover the puck and take it back into his defensive area. He'll play one off to Daniel Rondon. Rondon behind his own net. It's the Will Fighter line out there. They've got Will Fighter the center with Kai Perano on the left and Alex Novo on the right. As this one is gloved by GCU, and they'll have a stoppage here with 16:03 remaining in the first period. We didn't get the chance to mention this in the pregame show, but GCU is coming into tonight with a beautiful trio of netminders. Each of their goalie coming into tonight has a save percentage of at least 89%, which is pretty good in the ACHA. As here's Tyler Lambert at his blue line. He'll throw one cross ice, and this one is mishandled by Rondon, so they'll have to exit the zone and get back onside. Rondon, as he's losing that puck, has Will Fighter there to give him some help. Here's Fighter as he forces the stick to come out of the hands of Rondon. And both sides will have to go for a change here as GCU handles the puck. They throw one through the neutral zone. GCU handling. Here's a deke. He shoots, and that one went high and wide past Acevedo. This is Gannon Klagora. Klagora, a name that we'll have to keep an eye out for. He's one of the better players for this Lopes squad. As here's a chance now. That one went off the pipe. As the puck is loose near the crease behind that net of Acevedo. But the Lopes keep it in their own zone. Handling it at the blue line. Still kept in. Alex Novo was trying to get that one out, but unable to do so for the Fullerton Titans. As this one's in the far corner now. Lopes still in their offensive zone. One-timer fanned on. That one went off the skate of the referee, and so Fullerton will recover, and they'll dump one into the neutral zone, allowing them to go for a change and get some new legs on the ice. But here come GCU once again. A centering pass, that one up in the air right behind Acevedo, and it's going to be played now into the near corner. Lambert down there, as well as center and his line back on the ice. There's Kyle Catania with a big hit along the near corner. That was a beautiful hit by Kyle Catania. However, the Lopes keep it in their zone. A centering pass, loose out in front. Save made, still loose. And a whistle. And we have some extracurriculars after that whistle. Acevedo made the save. Beautiful sliding save out in front of his crease. And a little jawing back and forth between the two sides. As it looks like Justin Center is going to go to the box here. As he is not happy with that call. He clearly thinks it should have gone both ways. But it looks like the Lopes are going to get a power play here. As head coach Jesse Skluski wants reasoning on that call and why Center is going to the box for 2 minutes here. Referee and linesman still discussing it over there by the Fullerton bench. As our score is 1-0, Lopes in front of the Titans early here in the first period. As it looks like we're ready to resume play here. Face-off one by Fullerton. Clearing attempt, not out, as the Lopes will maintain possession in their zone. Into the near corner. A good hit there by Ezra Gale, and he's able to upend a Lope and clear the puck out of his defensive area. Here comes GCU, weaving their way through the middle. This is number 70, Adam Mitchell. Mitchell still handles the puck, wraps around behind the net of Acevedo, still handling it as he goes around the entire offensive zone and finally plays one to the blue line. And here comes number 94 now. We don't have number 94 on the stat sheet tonight, unfortunately. But GCU certainly looking to put a second goal on the score sheet tonight. Centering pass, cross ice, through the middle, and they score. That was too easy. A nice cut to the far side of the net from the Lopes, and they'll put one up to make it 2-0 here with 13:06 remaining in the first period. Well, a poor penalty by Justin Center, not what you want to see, especially since it seemed as if both sides could have been called for something there, but the referees deeming it was only Center who was the culprit of that instigation penalty. As now Fullerton will be chasing two. It's still early in the first period, still have plenty of time to get back into this game, as Ezra Gale will win the draw and he'll play this one back. Chipped along to the near side. Here's Ethan Hawks. He'll play one that is tipped through the neutral zone by Jason Adalis. And a big hit. Big reverse hit by Ethan Hawks. He is looking to get physical tonight and lay the wood. Try and tire out these Lopes a little bit more. As here's a cross-ice pass. GCU not done yet. That one went wide past Acevedo. Into the near boards. At the blue line and a centering pass, and that one is deflected past Acevedo. It is now 3-0. As the Lopes are certainly excited about that goal. They've got their own cheering section here tonight, it appears, making the trip all the way from Grand Canyon over to Irvine tonight. So if you're Fullerton, certainly not the start that you wanted to see here, as we have 12:31 remaining in the first period. Shots are 6-2 in favor of the Antelopes. As this face-off won by Fullerton, Ethan Hawks will throw one all the way around. Fighter will chase it. However, GCU's netminder will cover the puck here, so we'll have another stoppage. We are yet to identify who's in net for the Lopes. It appears as if they don't have a number. It's number 1, but we don't have their number on the stat sheet tonight, so we'll have to try and confirm that for you later on as the game goes on. As here's a puck that's going to be mishandled, and it's going to go all the way down into near corner. 2 Lopes versus 1 Titan, and the Lopes win that battle. They play it all the way around to the blue line, and this one deflected up into the air off of Kai Pronel, and we'll have a whistle here for a hand pass, I believe, as Fullerton will get a chance to make a change here with 12:01 remaining. So they'll bring out the center line. Center looking to make amends for that costly penalty just moments ago. As the faceoff is won by Fullerton. Played up and around into the GCU neutral zone. Over towards their bench now, and they'll maintain possession. The Lopes with a skate pass there. Here's a chance. Pulling up into the near corner. Far corner, rather. But now into the near side it goes. Loose out in front of Acevedo. And still kept in by the Antelopes. Grand Canyon looking to add to their lead here. It's 3-0. That one went off the skate of a Lope out in front of Acevedo. Center in pursuit. Loose out in front, centering pass, and a good stick there by Lambert to break up any dangerous chance that there may have been. As this one is dumped in by Aiden Perrin all the way down. As it looks like Justin Barlow is trying to handle the forecheck duty. As there's a nice dangle there. Loose out in front and sticked away by Acevedo. Centering pass, still loose out in front. Lots of dangerous chances. Loose in front of the netminder for Fullerton. Centering pass, that one went off the body. And Fullerton will get a chance to try and chase that one down, but the Lopes are quick enough to get back in there. Here's a chance now. Here's Will Fighter. He shoots, and that one was saved. A good chance. He tried to go far side onto the blocker, but GCU was up to the task. As here's Barlow. He'll lose that one, and the Lopes will regain possession once again. Cross-ice pass off the skate and into the near corner as Lambert will chip that one along the boards, and Will Fighter will try and chase it down. Finally, Lambert will maintain possession, but it's not out of the zone yet. Cross-ice pass through the middle, centering. But unable to get a stick on that was GCU. Dangling out in front, and a good poke check there by Lambert. As this one's cleared away, and Sokol will try and chase that one down. Jason Sokol wearing number 5 tonight in the orange jerseys for Fullerton. Less than 10 minutes remaining here in the first period. It's 3-0 Lopes as they're looking to make it 4-0 and extend some pressure in the offensive zone. Not cleared yet. Here's a chance. Shot! That one went off the body of Lambert. Played into near corners. Lambert working for a board battle down there. This one won, though, by GCU. Still along that near corner. And it's cleared all the way over to the side. That one went off the pad of Acevedo. A good save there. Here's Sokol. unable to clear that one. Loose as it's sent all the way down to Acevedo. Centering one-timer, that one off the blocker of Acevedo. As he has been doing his part despite some dangerous chances from GCU tonight. As there's another one, that one went wide and not out yet. Fullerton unable to get out of the defensive zone rather. They finally do clear it and they'll get a chance to make a change as the Gale line takes over for the Titans. This one played into the near corner. Seth Gale will play to Lambert as he throws one into the neutral zone, and here's Andalis. Andalis gets his pocket picked rather quickly by GCU, who seems to just have an extra edge tonight. In that near corner, looking, trying to make something happen. Played into the blue line, kept in still by GCU, and a big hit by Ezra Gale. He's got a chance now as Liam McKay will dump one into the far corner, near corner. And it looks like we'll have a whistle and a penalty coming up. We apologize for some technical difficulties tonight with our camera equipment. We are trying to get that one fixed for you right now. However, it looks like Fullerton will get a chance to go to the power play. As GCU is not happy with that one. And an unsportsmanlike conduct is going to be called here against GCU. So at the moment, GCU is upset as they're in the box right now. And it looks like a miscommunication here. I'm not sure what the deal is, but GCU heading over to the box. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties as we try and get that fixed for you at the moment. However, play is resumed here at 5 Point Arena. Fullerton on the power play, looking to cut into the 3-0 deficit that they have put themselves in this first period. As that puck went out of play, and Fullerton will go for a brief change with Will Fider going to the bench and Liam McKay taking over instead. And here's a giveaway. GCU 2-on-0. And a save by Acevedo. Beautiful stop, and it's loose out in front. And Acevedo able to hold off the shorthanded chance there by GCU. As we once again apologize for the technical difficulties, we hope that we've settled it for the rest of the night and you'll be able to see Fullerton ice hockey for the rest of the way here tonight. We have 7:37 remaining as here's a face-off won by Fullerton, and Dawes will play it off to Liam McKay, who will handle the puck behind his own net and dump it off to Ezra Gale. Gale along that far side. He'll play it back to Liam McKay. Cross-ice pass up along the boards. Here comes Justin Center. Center looking, and he'll have that one deflected. And a whiff on the passing attempt there by Ezra Gale, but it's kept in. And Liam McKay is keen to keep that one in the neutral zone and go for a brief regroup here. But here comes Fullerton once again. Center with a good chance. A wraparound, and that one was deflected off the stick, I believe, of a GCU player. Unable to get a clear number. I believe it was number 8, Luke Busher. And here comes Busher now. Busher on a shorthand. He scores. Luke Busher puts the Antelopes up 4-0 here in the first period. And that was just a cherry-picked opportunity from the Antelope defenseman. Busher will get his second goal in conference play this season. He had previously came into the night as just an assist getter with 9 on the season. However, he adds to his point total and makes it 11 on the season. As here we go, we have another stoppage in play with 6:37 remaining. And it looks like we'll have a neutral ice face-off here, right in front of the Antelope bench. Face-off draw, still loose, as Fighter went down, and Pirano will play one down towards the net. Chasing after is Novo into the near corner. Novo handles the puck. He'll play it all the way around to the far side now as Pirano goes and chases it. This one kept in by Francos. A good job to have that one with the body, but unfortunately, GCU plays it all the way down and gets a little bit of an extra kill. We did not see it earlier, but it's actually a 5-minute major against GCU. Unfortunately, they've gotten a shorthanded goal on this power play for Fullerton so far. As they're still having to have some pressure here. Puck is now into the near corner and kept in. Finally intercepted by Alex Novo, who takes a big hit as he dumps one down, and it looks like we're going to get an icing called while Fullerton is on the power play. So GCU, on the shorthanded opportunity, has gotten a goal, and now they'll get an offensive zone face-off down a man with 5:44 to go in the first period. You've got 1:38 on the penalty, so Fullerton still has the man advantage, as they certainly will have to try and get something going here late in the first period to try and get back into this game. As here's Lambert. He'll try and settle things down and look to break. Lambert throws one up along the boards, but Pirano is not on the same page as his defenseman, and GCU will kill off even more time. Francos in the near corner. He'll handle this one and plays it off to Lambert. They'll try and reset things. Ezra Gale hops on the ice, as does Jason Indalis. Here's Gale. Gale plays it off the boards to Francos, and this one intercepted by GCU. A good dangle there, but coughing that one up to Lambert. Through the neutral ice they go. Ezra Gale plays it off to Jason Indalis. Indalis right along that neutral ice, and he'll have to dump one in. Still kept in by GCU, and they'll throw one all the way around the boards to Acevedo. With 4:40 to go in the first period, 34 seconds left on the power play for Fullerton. Haven't had many looks yet. But here's Daniel Rondon as he fans on a toe drag, but kept in by Ezra Gale. Gale plays it off to Indalis. Indalis shoots, and a glove save by GCU to stop things with 4:25 to go. Once again, we do apologize. We don't have that number for you. We're trying to figure out who's in net tonight for GCU, but we don't have that yet. As play resumes here into the far corner and played out by GCU, they'll kill off even more time as the penalty is going to end here, and we will be back to even strength. Out of the box comes number 76, just as GCU turns it over. They've got loose puck out in front, and they score. A good give and go. A turnover in the Fullerton defensive zone, and that makes it now 5-0 Antelopes. As here comes the face-off. It'll be Justin Center. He'll win that draw. And here's Justin Barlow. He'll play it off the boards and just try to send one all the way down. No icing there. As it's played behind the red line of GCU's end. The centering pass, a good opportunity. Nobody on the same page. Loose puck out in front, and it went high. And we have a whistle as the net came dislodged there. It looked like Barlow had a great opportunity at a goal, but he sent one high, as it looks like we have a penalty called now against GCU, who is clearly frustrated with that. That is Duncan Chisholm. And Chisholm, coming into tonight, he had been one of the top penalty minutes guys for the Antelopes, and he'll get 2 more here in the first period. As GCU wants an explanation now. Their head coach trying to figure out things with the referee. And it looks like we're ready to come back to play. Still trying to figure things out on the Antelope bench there, but up 5-0. I'm not sure necessarily if that's one of their bigger concerns. As Fullerton will get another chance on the power play. Liam McKay handles the puck on the near side. He plays one off to Ezra Gale. Gale throws it down to the far corner. Centering pass by Justin Center. And kept in by Gale. He'll play one off along the far boards. Here's Center once again. Through the middle. Seth Gale now in a chance, and it's loose out in front, and save made. That was the most dangerous opportunity for Fullerton tonight. Unable to put one past GCU, who has been excellent in goal so far this evening. 3:11 to go. It'll be Gale winning the face-off. Played off by Andalis to Liam McKay. Over to Seth Gale. Gale down to his brother. A little Gale to Gale action. As Ezra tries a centering pass, and that one broken up and thrown all the way down. Seth Gale, he'll play one off to Liam McKay behind the net. McKay looking to make something happen, get his team back in this one. As here's Ezra Gale. He'll dump one in, and they'll try and chase after this puck. As it's kept in now, here's McKay, a wrister, and a save again by the Antelopes. With 2:36, we'll have another stoppage here as both sides go for a change. We've got 57 seconds on the power play. That penalty, once again, was up against Duncan Chisholm of the Antelopes. As the fighter line, or rather the fighter penalty unit, takes the ice. And here comes GCU with some speed, pulling up, loose out in front, and a big hit. 2 Titans taking on Aiden Tucker of the Lopes. Tucker, number 10, he's been active so far. He hasn't gotten on the score sheet yet. However, he has been very good and dangerous for GCU so far. As here's Tyler Lambert. He pulls up in the far corner there. Will Fighter handles the puck, but GCU recovers once again. A 2-on-2 forming. It's Perano and Francos. This one played off. Shot, that one went high past Acevedo. And here's Lambert. He'll dump one off. Over to Will Fighter with a cross-ice pass to Francos. Francos unable to handle that puck. GCU once again, but Will Fighter is there. And we'll have a whistle as the referee and linesman get together. They're trying to discuss things here, pointing to the GCU bench. And it looks like the linesman was getting some slack from one of the GCU players. Can't tell the number yet. It looks like number 76 here. He was a player who was just in the penalty box. And the referee looks like he's going to send him back to the box. Or excuse me, he's not going to the box. He's just been ejected from tonight's game. Although with less than 2 minutes, it could just be going to the locker room for the rest of the night, as 76 is clearly upset with that call as he slams the glass. And GCU will have to send a player to go and seal off the rink. Referee still discussing out by the red line. Things are chippy right now in a 5-0 game, less than 2 minutes in the first period. We've still got a ton of time left in this game, so anything can happen. I've seen crazier, folks, and Fullerton will get another chance with GCU down an extra player, as they are already on their 3rd game in 3 days. So we'll see if that comes back to haunt them later on tonight. Now Jesse Skabluski, head coach of the Titans, he'll get an explanation from the referee. Linesman talking near the Antelope defensive zone. And it looks like we're going to get a 5-minute major against number 76. That player we have yet to identify tonight, but he is gone, it appears, for the rest of the game. Still haven't gotten any official word what the call is. We're going to assume that it's just unsportsmanlike conduct. And clearly one of the linesmen did not appreciate the words that were being thrown his way by GCU. So we've had a long pause here, as all sides are still trying to figure out what's going on. Players are huddled up near the center face-off circle. Some GCU members talking to the linesmen in their defensive zone. And it looks like Justin Center's talking to the goalie. Maybe he'll be able to figure out who the heck that is, and we'll get a name confirmation for you tonight. Although, I'm not sure if that's going to happen this evening. We'll try and confirm that in the intermission later on. Still, we have a stoppage here. And it looks like it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for Fullerton, as GCU is, I'm not sure what they're doing. They're all cheering on their bench as a player heads to the box. I believe this is number 56 who's going to serve the 5-minute major against number 76. Regardless, that was a long pause, and we're finally about to get under action once again. It'll be Ezra Gale. He'll take the face-off. It's a 5-on-3 power play for Fullerton for just about 6 seconds. However, they will have the man advantage the rest of the period. There's Seth Gale. Gale, as Fullerton is now on a 5-on-4. Ezra Gale back to Liam McKay. He shoots! That one went off the pad of GCU. Kept in by Ezra Gale. He gets beat up down in that near corner, and a centering pass loose out in front. Still loose, centering pass again. And this one finally sent out by GCU. Dangerous chance there by Jason Indalis. Looked like he had the best look at getting Fullerton on the board, but unable to put one past. As here's Gale. He'll throw one off to McKay, who sends it towards Andalis, and he'll have that one go off his stick into the GCU defensive zone. As the Antelopes, they'll throw one all the way back down as we have less than a minute remaining in the first period. Pulling up is Liam McKay behind his own net. Plays it off to Seth Gale. Gale along that far side. He'll chip one over to his brother Ezra Gale, who will try and play one through the middle, but that one deflected, kept in by Liam McKay. And a little spinning chance here. Seth Gale doing a little too much with the puck. He had men on his side. And here's a 3-on-1. Short-handed shot! That one went off the pipe. And now here comes Fullerton, a 4-on-1. Help coming for the Antelopes, and a centering pass. But unable to get a stick on that was Aiden Parent for the Titans. Less than 20 seconds now. Liam McKay, he'll play one off to Andalis. And this one deflected off the stick of the Antelopes, who will be content with going for a brief change there, as that was Duncan Chisholm heading to the bench, getting a little rest for the Lopes. And that'll do it. As time expires, the first period comes to an end, and your score after one, it is 5-0 Antelopes. Shots are 11-11, and so it's tied in terms of shots on goal. However, GCU has had plenty of high danger opportunities early tonight, and they've been able to get on the score sheet early and in bunches. So with that, we're going to head to an intermission. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Cal State Fullerton Ice Hockey live on YouTube. We're back, and it's time now for the second period between the Cal State Fullerton Titans and the Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Well, that first period, just have to chalk it up to GCU getting all the opportunities and capitalizing, and Fullerton getting plenty of dangerous opportunities but unable to put one past, as they'll be looking to start with the power play here in the second period. They've got 3 minutes, 15 seconds on the penalty to number 76, who we determined, we believe, to be Kyle Flynn. Kyle Flynn for the Antelopes was sent off by one of the linesmen. We can only imagine that it's for inappropriate language or comments, as linesmen are not typically allowed to stop play for anything besides abuse from the bench. So Kyle Flynn, he is out for the rest of the night, and Fullerton will be able to hopefully capitalize on that one, as we are underway here in the second period. This one played around the net by Ezra Gale. Fullerton is on the power play here, and they'll try and set things up as Gale throws one cross ice over to Liam McKay. McKay handles this one and hands one off over to Seth Gale. Gale cross ice to his brother Ezra. Ezra now with the puck. Centers one to Jason Indalis, who will keep it in the zone, and a big hit there by Ezra Gale. Gale looking, tries to center one over to Liam McKay, who is cutting instead of at the blue line. And now a 2-on-1 developing for the Lopes, and there's a pad save by Acevedo. Good save there. Here's Seth Gale. Behind his own net. 2.5 minutes left on the power play. Got to try and get something here. Get some momentum here in the second period and try and get back into this game. Liam McKay now weaving his way through into his offensive zone. He'll play one off to Andalis. Back to McKay. Cross ice over to Seth Gale. Down to Ezra. Ezra looking to the center, and that one was deflected and cleared out by number 70, who we believe to be Adam Mitchell. So Mitchell, he had a penalty in that first period, and he has been active so far tonight for the Lopes. As Will Fighter, he's back on the ice. He's got Aiden Parent and Kai Perano as well. Liam McKay handles the puck. Hands one off to Parent, who will throw one all the way down, and that one is covered by who we believe now to be Aiden Patterson. Aiden Patterson, we believe, is the netminder for the Lopes. And Patterson has been excellent tonight, stopping all 11 shots that he's faced on net tonight. As here's a face-off, won by the Lopes. Played down behind the net. And cleared all the way down to Acevedo. 1:30 to go on this power play for the Titans. Francos handles the puck behind his net. Looks to break out. Cross-ice pass, that one intercepted as he was looking for Perano. And a dangle there. Lopes have had the momentum all their side tonight. As here's Tyler Lambert. Lambert looks up. He throws one towards the net, and that one deflected up into the netting above the net. And we'll have another stoppage here with 17:53 to go in the second period. Both sides going for a change here. Although Fullerton, it looks like they actually did keep their same five on the ice, as it's the fighter line with Francos and Lambert. Lambert plays one down to Perano into that far corner. He's tied up along the board, but kept in by Will Fighter. That one loose out in front, kept in now as it was sent to the blue line. Fighter in his far corner centers one, and that one's off the stick of Patterson. Francos now along the near boards, and this one's going to be cleared out. 42 seconds on the man advantage for Fullerton. Fighter in the neutral zone. Plays one over to Francos. Francos chips one along the boards in the offensive zone. A little dump and run by Fullerton to no avail. GCU clears, and Lambert will have to throw one to the near side over to Andrew Francos. Here's Will Fighter, looking to put his team on the board and get something going. Fighter behind the net into the far corner. This one cleared but not out. Kept in by Lambert. Lambert throws one towards the net. This one kept in, and nobody on the same page there. And a giveaway. Barlow gives it up, but he's able to poke one away and get it right back. As Barlow does go down, and it is Aiden Tucker who handles the puck in his defensive zone. Tucker now looking to break things out with the short-handed opportunity. Actually, rather, we are back to even strength. As there's a shot, loose out in front of Acevedo. But he was up to the task there. Still loose out in front, finally recovered by Seth Gale, who will look to break things out. He loses the puck, and this one's kept in the offensive zone by the Antelopes. Oh, and there's a big crash against the boards. As it looked like Gannon Klagora lost his skate and went down hard. As there's a shot off the pipe, and that one rattled out of play. A dangerous wrister there from GCU. That was number 84. We believe that's Camden Koch. We did get a few different numbers, so we'll see if those are the accurate ones. We're going off of the roster from last night, so it could be different, but we'll see as the game goes on. As GCU is looking to switch play, take the face-off on the near side here. As this one is won by GCU. Klagora was tied up by Ezra Gale, and GCU comes away with it. Out the blue line now. Down into near corner. GCU handles the puck, looking to make it a 6-goal lead. They've had just about everything go their way tonight. Just like that, as it was a clearing opportunity, but kept in. This one played down the boards into near corner. Played off the boards now into neutral zone. GCU recovers here, and they'll look to maintain possession. As here's Tucker. And Dallas on the forecheck. He'll pull up now, and here's Ezra Gale. Gale shoots, and that one went wide past Patterson. Here's Rondon now. Daniel Rondon plays it in off the skate of Ezra Gale, and GCU will recover possession. Down in that far corner. Played up to the near side and not cleared yet by Andalis. He'll play one back behind himself. And here's a chance. That one went off the body of Mitchell. Adam Mitchell. He's been a sneaky good player tonight for the Lopes. As here's a chance now. Centering pass. Loose out in front. Scramble for it and a save made and covered up by Acevedo. .14:40 to go in the second period. Face-off draw. This one kept in the zone by GCU. In that near corner now. Looking up, centering pass, and that one was deflected by Fullerton out in front. Not cleared yet. GCU looking. Shoots one towards the net. Scramble out in front off of different players. Looked like that was off the body of one of the Lopes. As they had another good look there. This one now dumped in by GCU. Behind the net, in the near far corner rather, to the blue line. Shot towards the net, deflected, past Acevedo, still loose. Scramble behind the net. And there's an errant pass that's going to send the puck all the way down to Patterson, who will play it with his stick. Fullerton will chase after that one. They won't go for a change just yet. However, the center line is ready to take the ice once again. GCU regroups and dumps one. This one off the skate of Fighter. Played in by Perronel, and Fullerton will go for that change. Center takes the ice, as does Sokol. Along the near side. Big hit by Center. Right up at the red line in front of the scorer's table. Center now with a chance. We've got a delayed penalty called and a stoppage here. Referee saw something there down by the red line. And it's going to go against GCU, so Fullerton will get another chance on the power play here. As this one's called against number 74, that's Drew Robertson of the Lopes. Robertson will head to the bench, or to the box rather. It's going to be an elbowing call, so a rare one. We don't see that too often, but it's going to go against Robertson. And Fullerton will get a chance now. They'll put out Ezra Gale, Liam McKay, Tyler Lambert, Jason Dallas, and Justin Center, the first power play unit. as this one is going to be played through the neutral zone, and Fullerton will regroup. Oddly enough, Fullerton does lead the shot on goal total. They're up 15-13, yet GCU leads 5-0. So I guess if there is one takeaway so far, as we're about halfway through this matchup, it is that Fullerton has been able to pepper Patterson. Pardon my alliteration, trying to have a little bit of fun here tonight on this Saturday evening. We're happy that you're with us here at Cal State Fullerton Ice Hockey, as there's a shot that went off the blocker of Patterson. Kept in still. Justin Center handles it along the near boards. He'll throw one around the side, and Andalis will fight for that puck. He'll play it rather. And this one is finally cleared. There's a 2-on-1 now. GCU looking to make it a 6-goal lead. McKay to the defense, and he has a spectacular play. Went down to a knee, and a nice little poke check there. As McKay now, after that stellar defensive work, he handles the puck and plays it off to Aiden Parent. Down into near corner, played around the boards. Centering pass, this one's going to go all the way down. No icing called here. Or rather, there shouldn't be, as it was a penalty. My apologies. Here's Will Fighter now. Fighter along the far boards, far corner now. There's the puck goes. Aiden Parent, he'll play it behind his back. Kai Perronel now to the near side. He'll try and chip one along, but Parent isn't able to get there in time. GCU now recovers. They play one up along the far side, past the benches. Entering the zone now, and a good dangle. Here's a chance. That one was saved by Acevedo. Off the side of the net, potentially. And Fullerton will regroup as we are back to even strength. Out of the box comes Robertson. And this one cleared into neutral zone. Lambert will handle it. He'll try and regroup. He'll play one off to Seth Gale, who will saucer one, but that's intercepted. Here comes GCU again. A shot went wide. Past Acevedo, didn't even find the net. Another one played towards the netminder, and this one intercepted. Here's a chance now. And a good stick by Aiden Parent. Able to get that one out of the way. Guy Perronel now, unable to handle that puck. GCU still handles it. Along the far side now. Centering pass. A chance! That one was a blocker save by Acevedo. Point blank, and he made the stop. Another cross-ice pass. Shot! That one went off the blocker again. Another centering pass. Lots of danger here by GCU. Another chance, loose out in front. Scramble for it as players go down. It looks like Fighter's on the ground now. Has some tired legs for Fullerton. Still haven't cleared it yet, and finally do. And here's Will Fighter now. With all of his energy, he's looking to make something happen. Fighter throws one towards the net. Save made off the glove of Patterson. And Fighter, who is just exhausted, goes to the bench for a much-needed rest. That's the captain for you. He's putting out all his energy to try and get his team back in it. As here comes GCU now, entering the zone. Centering pass. Still loose out in front, behind the net. Plays one, and that one off the body, rather, of Acevedo, and Fullerton's able to clear that one. Catania wasn't able to find that pass from, I believe that was, I'm not sure, actually. We'll get that one for you later on. As we turn back to play here, here comes GCU. A good chance, centering pass. Went high past the net. That was another dangerous opportunity. Excuse me, it's been a chaotic second period. Lots of back and forth action here. Can't even find my words. As here comes GCU again, down into far corner. A dangle, loose, behind the net. Still handling the puck. Another centering pass. That one went past Acevedo. Behind the net still. Another chance. A dangerous opportunity. GCU plays it back to the blue line. And a drive off the stick of Fullerton. Centering pass. That one loose. And up into the netting. And finally a stoppage here with 9:13 to go. We weren't sure who number 24 was for Fullerton tonight. They are wearing the loaner jerseys, so numbers are all over the place. I finally do believe that is Jason Wong. So Wong, who typically wears number 82, he's wearing number 24 tonight. As here's the draw won by Fullerton. Liam McKay, he'll play it off the boards. He'll jump and chase that one. Doesn't beat it out though yet. And here's GCU once again. Cross-ice pass off the boards. Entering the zone, pulling up. Looking, still trying to find something. Off the skates, here's a chance. Centering pass loose out in front. Played into the far corner. Off the skate of McKay. Still in that far corner. McKay handles it. McKay has been very good for Fullerton. You can see that he's trying to give his team a spark so far, but just unable to put one past. As here's Ethan Hawks. Hawks behind the net. Trying to tie up GCU, unable to do so. Blue line now, played down into the far corner. Here's Franco's beating out GCU to the puck. Centering pass, and finally here's McKay, but he's unable to clear it. Still kept in, and finally it does scamper out of the Fullerton defensive zone. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. Your score is 5-0 GCU in front. Shots are 20-17 in favor of the Lopes. As this puck is in the neutral zone, handled by Ezra Gale. Chips one off the boards, off the bench. And now onto the near side. GCU looking, centers one, and a good chance. That was off the pad of Acevedo. It's still loose, and finally Fullerton covers for stoppage with 7:32 to go. Fullerton going for a much-needed change as Fighter's back on the ice. He's tried giving all that he had that last shift, and he's certainly looking to get one past Patterson tonight. As here's another chance. That one caroms up into the sky, and Fullerton recovers. Here's Perano. Tries to throw one through the neutral zone. Played now by Rondon, and Lambert will throw into the neutral zone as well. Novo tries to kick that puck, and a big collision out in front of the GCU bench. Finally, Fullerton comes away with it. Plays it through the middle. Perano can't get a stick on that one and handle it. GCU recovers. Less than 7 minutes to go in the second period. Deflected off the stick of Fighter, but recovered by GCU. They've got a 4-on-2. Centers one now. Shot off the body of Acevedo up into the sky. Still loose and covered by Acevedo. A dangerous chance again. We've been saying that phrase all over tonight. But Acevedo, despite the 5-goal deficit, he's been excellent in goal tonight. If we go back to that first period, you had a loose second chance opportunity that he just wasn't able to find. A power play goal by GCU to make it 2-0. And then a couple other goals that they were... Oh, there's a big collision. Interrupts my point there as both players went down. That was Parent. And a drive! That one went wide past Acevedo. There's Parent now. He just coughs that one up. A bad pass by Parent. But Barlow is there to help out his linesmate. Center now. Tries to dump one in as Parent gets into it with GCU. And this puck is thrown all the way down to the far boards. Chipped along the near side. Here's GCU again. Plays one off to the far side. Here's a chance. Toe drag shot. Loose out in front. Cleared, but not out. Still loose. Still in the offensive zone for GCU. Throwing one towards the net off the skate of Parent as Rondon throws it off the boards. And that one was deflected and finally off the pad of Acevedo. As GCU still handles the puck in their offensive zone. Back to the blue line. Hands one off now. That one was intercepted by Parent. Good stick there, good work, but still not cleared yet. In that near corner. Lambert now throws one to the center, off the stick of Parent, and the center line will go for a much-needed change, as they were out on that defensive side for a long time. There's a chance now. Once again, but Andalis picks up the puck. And he'll look to break it out. Tries to dangle, but a good defensive work there by Busher of the Lopes. Here's Gale in that near side. That one played up along the boards, and Seth Gale will go and recover that puck. He gives it up, though, and it's a late offside, so GCU is unable to do anything with that as they have to get back into the neutral zone. Yet another turnover. Fullerton gives it away. Here's a chance, centering pass. That one shoots and scores. It's now 6-0. Antelopes in front. And you just had a feeling they were going to finally get one past Acevedo here in the second period, as there was constant pressure in that offensive zone by GCU. Fullerton just gassed here in the second period. As play resumes, we have 4.5 minutes left in the second period. This one caroms up into the sky, along the near boards now, and played into the near corner behind the net of Acevedo. Wong takes down Busher, it looks like. And the puck is still loose, and that one went high and past Acevedo. Actually, here's Busher now, who handles the puck. Coughs one up, and Nova will try and chase it. But GCU beats him to it. Will Fighter now tries to regroup. Play things back over to Seth Gale. Gale back to Fighter. Fighter in the neutral zone. A little give and go here. Here's Will Fighter as he loses his skate and goes down. Had a good chance there, but unable to make anything of it. Puck played down now into the GCU offensive zone. Busher with a shot went wide, and I believe it was off the body of Aiden Tucker. Tucker looks like he's shaken up on that play. We'll have to keep a lookout for that. As here's Novo. He'll throw into the center, and Fullerton will go for a change. As once again, Aiden Tucker is slow getting to the bench. It looks like he's limping just a little bit as we get a whistle here with 3:09 remaining. Both sides going for a change. And the face-off draw won by Fullerton. Played along the boards by Francos. GCU recovers. And they'll play it all the way around behind Acevedo. Ethan Hawks now chips it along the boards, and here comes a chance for Fullerton. They've got a 2-on-2. It's Sokol in center. Center throws one towards the net. Glove saved by Patterson. And he ices the puck with 2:49 to go. Well, looking ahead, Fullerton will have their next game next Friday. That'll be against UCLA here at Great Park Ice. It'll be at Rink 4, so beautiful production team that we have here at 5 Point Arena. We'll be able to put together a beautiful show for you, and we hope you'll join us. The puck drop against UCLA will be at 9 p.m., so we hope that if you're not there joining us at Great Park Ice, that you'll be joining me here on the call. I'll be there next Friday against UCLA. As Patterson handles that with his stick, Sokol on the forecheck, whiffs on a hit, and the puck now kept in by Andalis. Andalis throws one towards the net. That one went high, and it scampers all the way out, so Francos will play it in his defensive zone. Off the boards now. Poor pass there as Ethan Hawks wasn't able to handle the puck. Cross-ice pass by GCU back towards the middle. Here come the Lopes. Throws one towards the net off the body of Francos. Andalis now with the puck. He tries to play one up the boards to Liam McKay. McKay in a race for it. Andalis on the forecheck handles it in that near corner. Behind the net. Centering pass. No one home. Here's Lambert now. Throws one towards the net. Pad saved by Patterson. Looking for a deflection there, but nobody able to get a stick on that one. 1:30 to go. 90 seconds left in this second period. Fullerton has played much better compared to that first. As here's Andalis now. A 3-on-1. He tries to stick handle, but GCU outnumbers them and handles the puck once again. Here come the Lopes. Shoots one past Acevedo, didn't get that one on net. Big hit by Novo, and a 2-on-1 now. Here comes Fullerton, but Novo can't handle that puck. A good chance by the Fullerton right winger. Just moved a little too quickly. Didn't get his eyes on the puck and unable to get a stick on that. Less than a minute to go. GCU keeps it in their zone. Plays it over to the far side. At the blue line now. Near corner. 40 seconds to go. Still in. Played now to the red line, and here's Francos. He'll chip one along the boards to the far side. He'll try and clear, but unable to do so. At the blue line again, less than 30 seconds. Centering pass, that one deflected by Perano, and he'll look to break. A little 2-on-2, and a centering pass. Novo wasn't ready for it. As GCU recovers again. Good forecheck there by Fider. Centering pass, loose out in front of Patterson. Here's Parent. Out in front, and Novo goes down, crashing into Patterson. And another centering pass and some extracurriculars there, some pushing and shoving going on between Novo and GCU as the referees and linesmen have to go in and try and break that one up. Novo went crashing into Patterson at the end of that play, and GCU took offense to it despite maybe tripping up Novo. Regardless, cooler heads prevail, and both sides will head to the locker room as we are finished through 2. Well, it is 6-0 in favor of the Lopes. Fullerton will be looking for just something in that third period. We'll have to wait and see what they can do later on, but for now, we're going to take another break here as we go to the second intermission. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Cal State Fullerton Ice Hockey live on YouTube. We're back. It is time now for the third period. Last 20 coming up. Score at the moment is 6-0 Antelopes over the Titans. However, shots are 26-19 in favor of GCU, so Fullerton has been in there. They've just had some unfortunate breaks go against them tonight. Looking at it, to get back into this game, Fullerton's going to have to, 1, draw a lot of penalties, get on the power play, and 2, if they do so, have the confidence to shoot, get a lot of dangerous opportunities, just throw pucks on net. Try and pepper Patterson. I've said that earlier, a little bit of alliteration for you. Try and pepper Patterson and get him on the score sheet, get him back in this game. You just need 1. If you can get 1, you'll get going, you'll get that momentum, and hopefully you can keep it the rest of the way. We're happy to have you with us tonight as Will Fighter takes the draw, and we're underway in the third period. GCU wins the draw. They'll play it in their defensive zone as Novo comes out hard. And a cross-ice pass. Perronel now up along the far boards. He loses his stick, picks it back up, and GCU looks to break. Here's Nicholas Bradley throwing one towards the net. Bradley handles the puck still. Throws one, and that's off the skates of GCU, and it'll be played all the way down into their defensive zone. Behind the net now, over to Bradley in the near corner. Will Fighter picks the pocket. Bradley recovers. Behind the net now with Patterson, over to the far side. Cross-ice pass off the skate, or stick rather, of Fighter. And another cross-ice pass as GCU handles it. Throws one towards the net, and a good save by Acevedo. Both sides will go for a change here as we're a minute in to this third period. Francos takes the ice as well as Lambert. Here comes Liam McKay and the Ezra Gale line that features Jason Dulles on the right wing. They'll take the draw against Clegora, and Gale will win that one. However, it's kept in by GCU, and now here's a chance. Liam McKay, he's got a one-on-one, and Dulles on his side. There's a snipe that's saved by Patterson. Into the near corner now, and Dulles chips one, but that one's off the stick of GCU, but kept in by Gale. Centering pass, loose out in front, and we'll have a whistle, and a high stick is called against Fullerton, playing the puck rather, so no penalty called this time. However, a stoppage is called with 18:41 to go. Well, a good chance there. McKay had a nice look at it, but just unable to snipe one past Patterson, who has been excellent tonight, stopping all of the 27 shots he's faced. Here's a draw in the neutral zone. Won by Fullerton, dumped in by Andalis. Cross-ice pass to the near boards by GCU, and they'll look to break. Through the middle of the ice now. Cross-ice pass. A good stick there. Thrown towards the net, sticked away by Acevedo. Centering pass loose, and that one saved. And scramble on front, and a pad save covered by Acevedo. I don't know how he made that save, folks. Just sprawling out in front of his crease and gets a leg up there. Able to cover the puck with both his legs and keeps the Titans down by 6. As another face-off draw, won by GCU. Thrown towards the net, deflected, but not home. As here's a puck that's cleared by Gale. GCU throws one towards the net again. Lambert recovers behind the net of Acevedo and throws one towards the middle. And Dulles tries to stick one through and clear it, but unable to do so. Kept in by GCU into the near corner. Offensive zone time for GCU. They've dominated that category so far tonight. As Lambert looks to break, he throws one middle of the ice. This one caroms off the boards in front of us in the broadcast booth, and Francos will play it along the near boards. Through the middle of the ice we go. Here's Ezra Gale with a head of steam. Plays one to the middle. Liam McKay shoots, and a glove save by Patterson. Fullerton going for a change now. The center line comes back out there. Justin Center, Aiden Parent, and Justin Barlow as well as Jason Wong and Ethan Hawks. So a brand new 5 out there for Fullerton. Will be center to take the draw. And this one loose out in front. Kept in by Fullerton, but cleared now by GCU. Center handles the puck now. Enters the zone. Snipes! And another glove save by Patterson. Well, Justin Center, he had the unfortunate penalty early in that first period that led to a GCU goal, but the 30-year-old Cerritos-born man is trying to make amends for that, get on the stat sheet tonight, and help his team out as he wins this draw. Played back to the blue line, thrown towards the net, off the body, I believe, of Patterson, as Barlow went down behind the red line. Center now in that far corner. Aiden Perrin helping him out. GCU comes up with the puck. Not cleared yet. Jason Wong trying to keep that one in the zone, but unable to do so. As here come the Lopes. Wong handles that, keeps it in the neutral zone. And Ethan Hawks recovers the puck. Barlow now loses that one as it is cleared and chased down. It's a race to the puck, and Wong wins it as this one clears out of the defensive zone for Fullerton. Off the stick now of Wong. He'll handle it in his own zone. And Fullerton will go for a change. Here comes the fighter line. Here's a giveaway. Here's Kai Pirano looking. Loose out in front. Puck comes, net comes dislodged, and we have a stoppage in play with 16:12 to go. That was the most dangerous opportunity that Fullerton's had tonight. A good turnover caused by Kai Pirano. He tried to go backhand, forehand, went for the rebound opportunity, and unfortunately it looked like Alex Novo was unable to get a stick on the rebound and put one home. As here's Will Fighter. He'll take the draw. Wins that one, played back to Seth Gale. He'll throw it over cross ice to Daniel Rondon and out of the zone. Chipped along by Kai Pirano. And this one's going to go all the way down. No icing called. Seth Gale, he'll play it along the boards. And here comes Daniel Rondon. Through the middle of the zone, weaving his way through. Into the offensive zone comes Novo with a shot. All the way from the blue line. That one was a pad save by Patterson. GCU looking to break things out once again. Cross ice pass, unable to find a lope by the bench area. And Fighter will handle the puck. He'll play it along the boards over to Rondon. Daniel Rondon will chip it along the boards now and sent back in by GCU, who will look to dump it in and go for a change. Seth Gale over to Novo. Handled by Rondon. Cleared out of the zone. Right up in front of us. And a cross-ice pass that's intercepted by Seth Gale. 15 minutes to go in regulation. Seth Gale handles the puck. Throws it along the boards. Through the neutral zone it goes. And dumped back in by GCU. Fullerton going for a brief change with the forward group as the Gale line is back out there for Fullerton. Besides Will Fighter, he's still out there for the Titans. Into the offensive zone come the Lopes. Playing around the near boards. All the way around. Here comes Chase Schockle. Chase Schockle handles that one. Throws around the boards, and Fullerton will recover. Off the leg of the referee who was in that near corner, so Fullerton's unable to clear it. Still in by GCU. This one is off the stick of Andalis, up into the air, but kept in play. And finally, it's cleared out of the defensive zone for Fullerton, but sent back in once again. GCU, lots of pressure tonight from the Lopes. A wraparound chance, loose on in front, and a one-timer fanned on by Shackle. Centering pass again, and there's a shot. That one off the body of Acevedo. Peppering the netminder for Fullerton. Another chance, that one off the body of Andalis. Throw towards the net, glove save off the deflection. Well, that was full pressure from the Lopes. Shots coming from all sides, and Acevedo stands the test each time. As we'll have a far side face-off in the Fullerton defensive zone. The center line's out there. This draw won by Fullerton, played along the boards, but kept in by GCU. Here's Lambert now. Tyler Lambert trying to get it out of his zone. Finally, Justin Center handles it and saucers one over to Kyle Catania. Catania to Andrew Francos, who dumps it along the boards. No help there for him, as it's sent all the way in behind the net of Acevedo again. Lambert through the middle of the zone. Sokol trying to get out there in front, make something happen, but unable to do so. As here's Center. Justin Center still handles it. He chips it along the boards. Tyler Lambert and Center. As here's Center. He's got Sokol on his right. Center trying to dangle and coughs that puck up. A little 3-on-2 developing. Center pass, but nobody home. And this one played along the near boards now. All the way out from GCU, and this one is handled by number 10, that's Tucker, who we previously mentioned in that second period. Looked like he had came up a little gingerly, as he takes another big hit there from Tyler Lambert, and he'll go for a change. But it does look like Aiden Tucker is good the rest of the night, so that's good news if you're a Lopes fan out there. As here comes GCU once again. Stick handling, dangling towards the net. Loose out in front. Still loose. Scramble for it in front of the crease of Acevedo. And coming away with it and clearing it is Kai Perronel. Shots are 30-23 in favor of GCU. They lead 6-0 here with less than 12 minutes to go in regulation. Fullerton just trying to get on the board, trying to take something away positively from this game tonight. But GCU with a head of steam coming down behind the red line, wrapping around behind the net. Looking, trying to make something happen at the blue line. A shot towards the net, loose out in front. Acevedo doesn't know where it is, and it comes out to the near boards. Towards the net again, and a glove save by Connor Acevedo. And Fullerton will go for a change. The Gale line is back out there now. As here is Gale. He'll take that draw up against Aiden Michael. And here's a chance, dangerous opportunity. They score. GCU goes top shelf. Past Acevedo is a dangerous 2-on-1 chance. And the Lopes make it now 7-0. Well, that's been our story tonight. GCU has been able to have plenty of high danger chances, just like this one with another save by Acevedo. And he'll ice the puck. But once again, going back to my point, Antelopes have just been dominating time of possession. Fullerton, while they may be close in terms of shots on goal, or at least they were through that first period, things have certainly gotten away from them as GCU now leads the shot totals 35-23. As we have a referee who's going to talk to the scorers table now. Not sure what that one's about. Looks like things are fine there. Perhaps a changing of time, as looks like it's 11:07. They previously had it at 10:59 on the scoreboard. As here's another draw. Loose out in front of Acevedo, and he'll cover it once again. Fullerton will go for another change, and while we have this time, we want to remind you of the upcoming schedule for your Cal State Fullerton Titans. They'll be back at home next Friday against UCLA. That game is starting at 9 p.m. I'll be back on the call then, and the game will be played at Rink 4 here at Great Park Ice, so we hope to see you here. And if not, hopefully you enjoy me enough where you'll join me on the broadcast next week. After that, they'll go on the road to UCLA at the Cube. That is next Saturday. Fullerton making their second appearance against UCLA this season. And we'll see how that one goes for the Titans as they play another ACHA matchup. As this one is played into the near corner. And GCU looks to break. Up along the far boards now. Behind the net they come. Justin Center reverses play. Kept in by the Lopes. And Seth Gale will handle this one behind the red line. Doubles back. Tries to play one off to Aiden Perrin, who lays a hit. And a centering pass, but Barlow just couldn't get a stick on that one. Just a little bit out of the reach. And here comes GCU again. Less than 10 minutes. And a big reverse hit there up against Jason Wong, who is slow to get up. Wong kind of giving a head nod there, saying, yeah, props to you. You got me there, buddy. As there's another big hit along the far corner now. And here's a deflected goal for the Lopes. That one, just no chance for Acevedo. Thought he had a wide open save there, and out of nowhere comes an Antelope to deflect that one past him. Making it 8-0 now in favor of GCU. Well, going back to the schedule, we want to let everyone know about the upcoming games after that weekend series against UCLA next time out. They'll have a home game against UCI November 22nd. That one will be here at Gray Park Ice. And then after that, they have a rescheduled match against UC San Diego from earlier this season. It was supposed to be played against San Diego October 25th. However, due to some scheduling conflicts, that game is now going to be played at Lake Forest Ice November 23rd. So we'll hope to have you there against UCSD. It will be considered a visiting game for the Titans. However, we are planning to do a broadcast of that one, so we'll hope to have you here on the call. As we still have play going on now. Fullerton entering the offensive zone, but GCU will look to break now. Into the neutral zone they come. Daniel Rondon trying to make something happen. A centering pass and no one home. A shot now. Save made by Acevedo. And so that'll be the rest of the schedule for the month of November. To round out December, we'll have two final games for the fall semester at Cal State Fullerton. They will both be home games. You have the rivalry matchup against Long Beach State December 6th. And then you'll have a matchup the very next night against UCSB December 7th. And that'll be your first semester schedule until we come back after the winter break. It'll be interesting to see which players will be leaving us and which will be returning, as one of the odd rules here with ice hockey at the ACHA is that once you graduate in the fall semester, you are unable to return for your spring semester season. However, it is different with roller hockey, as they are allowed to maintain their eligibility throughout the entire year. So just one of the many rules that we want to point out in case you notice some different faces, some new, some gone in the spring semester rather. And we'll see if Fullerton can recruit some new players to kind of give a little bit of a rest to this team that has gone through so much in this first month and a half of the season. McKay will throw one down into the near corner. Going down is GCU, no call. Might have just slipped on his own, as Liam McKay will handle the puck now in his offensive zone. Along the near boards. Still loose. Nobody can find it yet besides Jason Indalis, who picks it up. Loses the handle on that one, and GCU will play it out now along the far side. Through the middle they go. Here comes Tucker. Aiden Tucker. Pulls up in a big hit. A penalty called against Fullerton as Tucker went down really hard in that near corner. Ezra Gale trying to help him to his skates. It will be Gale who goes to the box. We'll have to wait and see how long of a penalty this one is, but Tucker's back up. Looks like he'll be okay. It's going to be a boarding penalty against Gale. So 2 minutes for the Lopes here on the power play. Tucker back up and wanting to stay out there. Good to see that he isn't too shaken up, especially after that previous hit earlier in that second period where he was down and heading back to the bench a little gingerly. He certainly had some tough blows tonight. So once again, a 2-minute power play for the Antelopes of Grand Canyon University, as the face-off will go to the far corner rather, and played back to the blue line. GCU looking to make it 9-0. Centering pass, loose out in front, a good save with the pad by Acevedo. Back to the blue line comes GCU. Playing it over now. Good stick there by Justin Center to break up the play of Kligora. However, GCU maintains possession in their zone. Back to the blue line they come. Here's Mitchell over to Kligora. Kligora looking, centering pass. Center will lose it, and he'll throw it up into the air. And a penalty is going to be called against Center for delay of game. Actually, correction. I thought I saw something different. It looks like no penalties called, as that one was deflected, it appears. So Fullerton will remain at the 5-on-4 rather than a 5-on-3. With 1:13 left to go on the Gale penalty. Center will take the draw. Up against Michael. Michael wins that one. Played over by GCU. Rister loose up in the air off the pad of Acevedo. Here's now Laraveri, who played it off. Over to Laraveri, who fights that one down in the near corner. It's still loose down there, and GCU comes away with it. Cross-ice pass. Rister loose out in front. Wide open net, and they score. That'll make it 9-0. GCU on top. And just looking at the Fullerton bench, some frustration on their side, some weariness. It's been a long 2 days for the Titans. They've unfortunately gone down by over 9 goals a couple times tonight. As face-off won by Fullerton. Seth Gale will handle this one. And a centering pass off the stick of Kai Peronal. Will Fighter chasing after that one. A good dangle there by GCU. That was Alexander Randall with the dangle. Nothing comes of it though, and Fullerton will handle this one. All the way over to Kai Peronal, who tries to center one to Will Fighter. And Peronal will come up with it anyways. Throws one towards the net off the stick of Patterson. Patterson has not had many save opportunities to make in this third period. As here's a giveaway, a little breakaway opportunity developing for GCU. That one cleared though by Fullerton. And we'll have 5 minutes to go in regulation. If you're Fullerton, you're just looking now for something. Just something to take away, something positive. Get a good power play, get some shots on net, try and get one past Patterson. They'll try to do so with less than 5 minutes remaining. As here's Aiden Parent trying to dangle through the middle. Big hit there by Novo. Well, there's something that you can take away, a good hit. And here's Aiden Parent who chased the puck down behind the red line. Behind the net of Patterson, loose out in front, still a scramble for it, still loose. Nobody's gotten it yet. It's still loose in front. Players are down in front of the crease. And now, finally, GCU comes away with it. A little 2-on-2 developing. The centering pass, and that one just off the stick of GCU. Fullerton coming back down. Here's center. That one sticked away to the far corner. Now over to Barlow, who tries the center one, but nobody home. This puck up in the air now. Ethan Hawks will try and lay a hit. And here's Busher. Busher looking to kill some time. A nice little through the legs deke. Centering pass. Good sliding save by Acevedo. Little pad save there. Something that he'll certainly take away from this game. He's been in the right position and he's made some excellent maneuvering saves tonight. As there's another dangle by GCU. That was Nicholas Bradley. Bradley handles the puck. He throws one over, and that one goes all the way past Acevedo and to the near side. Centering pass, center. Handles that one, loses it though. And a good block by Parent. As he lost his stick there, but a good play to put the body on the line there. With 3 minutes to go, Fullerton will go for another change. And at this point, GCU will just throw one down towards Acevedo and look to kill some time as they go for another change themselves. Played down into the near corner. Here's Barlow. Loses that one, and Wong now will try and chase it, but he'll lose that as well. Offensive zone time has been a problem as that one goes off the cage, it looked like, of Acevedo. And kept in by GCU. Here's Gligora. Gligora handles. Goes down. No call here as Barlow handles it. And actually we will get a whistle. And it looks like a penalty will be called. Against Ethan Hawks. So Hawks will go to the box for 2. For tripping is the call. So Hawks will likely be done for the rest of the night with only 2:16 to play. He'll only get about 16 seconds left. And so now the PK unit consists of Ezra Gale, Seth Gale, Tyler Lambert, and Liam McKay. Face-off draw won by GCU. Here's Kligora. He'll throw one over to the blue line to Robertson. Robertson looks, comes all the way in, wraparound opportunity, plays it back to Kligora. Kligora at the blue line, back to Robertson. Little two-man game working here. Centering pass, little deflection that went wide past Acevedo. Kligora handles it now, back to Robertson. Back to Robertson again. He'll play one off over to the far side. There's a chance for Fullerton. Went off the pad looking for a rebound opportunity, but nothing there. 1:20 to go in the power play. 1:33 to go in the regulation. As here's Kligora looking to break things out. Plays it off to Tucker. Tucker tries to dangle. Picked up by Kligora. He's looking. He plays one back, and that one off the stick of Koch. Koch down now to Kligora. Back to Camden Koch. All the way over to the far side now. Centering pass, but Koch couldn't get a stick on that, and that one goes out of play, so we'll get a stoppage with 1:08. Both sides will go for one last change here, potentially. And once again, we want to remind our audience that the next home game for your Cal State Fullerton Titans is next Friday against the Bruins of UCLA. Puck drop for that is at 9 p.m. We hope you'll join us here on the broadcast or come on out and enjoy the game at Great Park Ice Rink 4, where we put on a fantastic production. As there's another goal from GCU. A rebound opportunity, and the Antelopes are there to put home the rebound. It is now 10-0. Hawks will exit the box and head over to the bench, as he was the one who took that penalty that last time. And with a minute left, the two teams will certainly just try to play out some time here and take us home. Or maybe not. GCU now with a little breakaway opportunity. Pulls up, dangles, loose out in front. And we're going to get a penalty called here against Fullerton. Referees certainly trying to play it to the letter of the rule book, as we'll get a hooking called against Daniel Rondon. Face-off draw, won by GCU, but played out into the neutral zone. 30 seconds to go in regulation. GCU looking to make it an 11-burger, but Fullerton trying to prevent that. Just playing for pride at this point. As this one was thrown towards the net. And a one-timer, that was a good save by Acevedo. A centering pass. One-timer! That one went wide. And that'll go out of the zone. And that will do it for tonight's contest. Your final score, the Grand Canyon Antelopes 10, Cal State Fullerton Titans nothing. A similar story to last night, just same game, different place tonight, as last night's game was against GCU at Anaheim Ice. Tonight it's at Great Park Ice. But regardless, GCU came out with the same tenacity that they showed last night and were certainly the better team here in this evening's contest. As Acevedo will meet Patterson for the traditional handshakes at the end of the game. And with that, we will go ahead and start wrapping things up here. Well, Fullerton had a very nice second period. They only allowed one goal in that period, and they kept things close in terms of the shot total. It was certainly one of their better periods that I've seen them play recently, but unfortunately the first and third did not go their way, as GCU was able to capitalize on plenty of rebound opportunities, power play, man advantages, and just being in the right place at the right time. But regardless, and actually we have a little bit of a scrum developing after the handshakes. Looks like Justin Center and Seth Gale getting into it. GCU just telling their own side to get to the locker room, get out of here. No need to do that and risk any potential suspension, as Justin Center is clearly upset with tonight's performance. But that will do it. So we want to remind everybody one last time that your Cal State Fullerton Titans will be playing UCLA, the Bruins from UCLA, next Friday, 11:15 at 9 p.m. As we get some more unpleasantries going on now. Looks like GCU player talking with fans in the stands tonight. I'm not sure what's going on here, but certainly not a good situation here at the end. I can't tell exactly what's being said, but certainly some players unfortunate to see here, as one of the players from GCU gets into it with one of the fans from Fullerton. As if I'm not mistaken, that was number 76, Kyle Flynn, I believe, who had been ejected earlier. He was dressed in street clothes just now as he came back and watched the game. And one of the fans is upset with what's going on here. So, well, regardless, things have been very hot between the two sides ever since that second period, and this all stems from last night's game that finished 11-1 in favor of GCU, and then tonight's that finished 10-0. Once again, we want to remind everybody we'll be back next Friday against UCLA. We hope to see you then. But from all of us here at Cal State Fullerton, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight for this evening's broadcast, and we hope to see you next time. Final score tonight, 10-0, GCU on top of Fullerton. All games are being streamed here on the Cal State Fullerton Ice Hockey YouTube channel, and you can catch any of the replays here as well. But with that, signing off here from Great Park Ice in Irvine, I'm Peter Gibbs saying so long and have a great rest of your night.